Hello and welcome to the Grove. So today we'll be going through the Spirit of Hearth event. I'll talk about any lore, give my thoughts. If there's voice acting, I'll try to voice act some of it. And we'll just talk about it. Talk about what's going on. I've never seen this, haven't done it, haven't played through it. This is my first playthrough and I'm going to do it with you guys. So, the Spirit of Hearth. This is for Aurora, the new character.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
What the heck is that?
Perhaps it was. To me, time is meaningless.
Hearth home.
You marched into my home.
They're really drawing a lot of attention. Are these Jericho Swain's
Didn't
crows?
even bother to knock. Though if you had, I wouldn't have answered. But even then, I knew something was different about you. You came to my forge not out of some selfish need for one of my weapons,
Volibear.
nor out of foolish curiosity. You had come to help a friend.
Damn, that's cool.
Friend. Isn't that a funny word?
Can I click through this? Can I go back? Okay, I think I can click. Yeah. Alright, well I wonder if this happens after Song of Nunu, which we know is canon, and he came to help a friend. Well, Nunu came to find his mother, but Willem came to help a friend. This, what the heck is these crows? Is this Jericho Swain? These really look like Swain's crows, and they're drawing a lot of emphasis to it here. Like, they literally have a slot just for this crow, and then they bring him back. I think these might be Jericho Swain. These crows. I wonder if he comes in later. That would be really cool.
What?
And he's talking about Volibear, and that's
Friend.
interesting.
Isn't that a funny word?
Freaking love Ornn, man. Okay, so I'll try to read this. I thought I locked that door. You're Ramharg. I've never heard him called Ramharg before. But, okay. I've not heard that name in a long time. I wonder if that's like his original name, like Volibear's original name is Valhyr. I'm Aurora. I've traveled across the Fjord to see if you know anything about my friend. Nibbles on Aurora's coat. The design of this is so cool. He's one of my many siblings. That's all I can tell you. Oh, dang. So does that mean that it's another demigod? So in terms of demigods, we have Volibear, we have the Seal Sister, we have Anivia, we have Ornn. This, I guess, might be another one. They're all called, they call each other siblings, so I would assume that this is another demigod. Now go. I'm busy. It could be a while before he's done. Let's clean up and help speed things along. Nods in agreement. The design of this is so cool. I wonder if it'll be a playable. I mean, all the other demigods are playable, so I wonder if this character will eventually be a playable in League of Legends. At least stay out of my way. Okay, so what do I do? Okay, so I'm cleaning. Clean stuff. Oh. Okay. Is it? Can I do anything with that? Okay, so I'm collecting stuff. That's to go to the library. That's to go to the courtyard. So it's kind of like a click-through kind of game. Let's go to the courtyard. Okay, more stuff to click. I'm getting a lot of books. Can I read any of these? Do they have any like lore in them? No? Okay. The switch. Oh. I'd been meaning to dust that off. I'm surprised the snow didn't melt. Isn't that magma? Yes, scalding hot. Explain. Goes back to work. Ornn never cares, man. Ramhark, hello. Yeah, he don't care, bro. Okay, let's go. There's to the smelter or to the workshop. Where was the other place again? Over here? Oh. Could you stay still?
Mm-hmm.
You told me to stay out of your way. You didn't say anything about staying still. I thought that much was obvious. Okay. This was the library. So there's the library, the courtyard, the workshop, and the smelter. So let's go to the smelter. Oh, look at the little poro. Can I click him? Okay. I woke him up. Do you have a favorite tool, Ramharg? Hammer. 100% it's hammer. Of course not. He'll never tell you, but his favorite is hammer. It's your hammer, isn't it? Oh, so she knows. She must know the lore. Good job, Aurora. I do not pick favorites. Whispers. He totally does. Nods. Yeah, his favorite is hammer, for sure. Okay. There's this thing. Another tool. We got some tools here. So what is this? A magical scale to weigh magical ore? No, it's just a regular scale. It weighs regular ore. I love that about Ornn. Like, everything that he does is just like, he does it no magic. Like, he really doesn't like magic at all. Even when it comes to building. So he built the bridge across the Howling Abyss. And Lysandra eventually uses magic on it to, you know, keep whatever's down below at bay, which are the old gods, or the watchers, I mean. And it like corrupts the bridge. Ornn even says that, like, you know, if they would have left well enough alone, it would have lasted forever. Ornn does not like magic. I see. And the smelter? That is magical. I thought so. Okay. Can I grab this one? Okay. I don't think we can, oh, we have this one too. Let's get more. We need 2 more. 3 more. Any more ore here? Oh. Some non-magical ore. Maybe I can use the non-magical scale to weigh it. Tries to eat ore. And then we'll sort them by weight. Drop saliva-covered ore back into Aurora's hand. Okay, so we want to sort these ore by weight, but are we doing it like heaviest? Oh, there's these symbols. So that's probably the lightest one and then to the heaviest one. Let's get the last 2 and then we'll come back to this. Okay, so now we only need 1 more. 1 more. Okay, let's go here. To the workshop. So this is where the magic happens. My work is more than just magic. But yes, this is where the magic does indeed happen. This workbench hasn't seen use in quite some time. Noses something on the desk and sneezes. Inspiration has not struck. Maybe you just need the right kind of working environment. My workshop is already the perfect working environment. But there's so much clutter. Grumbles to himself. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where the tools go. Okay. Got it. Eventually. Okay, so we need more tools. So we're gonna have tools, books, or... Maybe I can take a break and do some light reading. Brays impatiently. I was only going to skim. But you're right. Let's find Let's find a home for this book. Okay, so I got a ton of books. Oh, is that the last piece of ore? Nice. I got all the ore. Okay. Another tool. Another tool. So I think the last place we really have to go is the library. This isn't going to take that long. I think I got all the tools, actually. No. This one, and I think that's the last tool, too. So we need one more tool. We need some books. I don't know where more books are. Let's go back to the ore. Okay, so I should be able to do this now. So let's put this one here. Let's see if this weighs more. Okay, so it weighs more than that one. Weighs more than that one. Weighs more than that one. Jeez. The heaviest one first. Okay, so that's heavier than that. Oh. What the heck was that? Freljordian frost ore, a common ore found throughout the Freljord. I want to take a bite. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read these for sure. So that's the heaviest one so far. Okay. So we got to go... That's the order of these two. What's this one? Can I mouse over it? Dread iron. Dread iron. The metal glows a beautiful ethereal blue. It doesn't make me feel any dread though. Okay. And what's this one? Molten copper, a type of copper mined deep below the dormant volcano of Hearth. The vein flows through the rock as if alive. That's pretty cool. Silver steel. The vein in this ore is iridescent, like mother of pearl. Perhaps it's a composite. Perhaps it's a composite of organic and inorganic materials. That's interesting. Okay, so silver steel, that one's heavier than that. Heavier than that. And heavier than that. So this one's that one. That's heavier than that. This is next heaviest. Did I read this one? Yeah. Oh, wait, star metal. Oh, this is what he uses to forge the bridge. This is literally what Ornn used to forge the bridge above the Howling Abyss. The three sisters, Lysandra, Everos, and Soroda, come to Ornn, and they bring the star metal, and that's part of his payment for building the bridge. That's why he builds the bridges. He likes the star metal. A beautiful blue ore that shimmers like a distant star. I see where it gets its name. That's like, I think, probably the most valuable ore in here. Shuriman gold. Gold mined from Shurima, apparently. The light of the hearth makes the gold vein look aqueous. Okay, so that's the next heaviest, and I think... Okay, I think that's it. These are now in order. Easy. Ramharg, I sorted your ore. Impossible. To align them to the pillars, you'd have to weigh each one against another, find out their weight, and then order them from lightest to heaviest? Yes, a time-consuming and complicated process. Even for someone with all the time in the world. Well, I quite enjoyed it. Curious.
At first, you were a nuisance, constantly underfoot. But it was surprising, the efficiency with which you worked.
This is, I feel like, how he fell in love with the Hearthblood. If you don't know the Hearthblood, they were like people that kind of worshipped Ornn, even though he didn't really take any worship. He just like admired their work ethic, and they're all pretty much dead now, except for a few. Volibear killed them.
A task that would have taken others days, you finished in minutes. Though I wish you had gone about it silently.
Yeah, although Volibear doesn't directly kill them, Ornn and Volibear get in a fight, which results in the death of the Hearthblood and destruction of their home. A task that would have taken other days, you finished in minutes, though it would have gone about it silently. Very cool. Okay, so now what? I need to go... I think I go back to the courtyard. Let's go... I think we need to go to the library next. I feel like the last place I really have to go. Library. I have a ton of books. I'm about to get more. I wish I could read these books. Man. We need another tool, too. Tool. There we go. There's the last tool. Where do we put these books is the question. There we go. I see you found your way into my reading room. How do you get anything done? I could spend the rest of my life reading all these books. Please don't. I cannot entertain guests for that long. It's just an expression. The only expression I know is a frown, and perhaps a slightly larger frown. Scolds him. By the way, you do know these are called bookshelves, right? The bookshelf, by definition, is a shelf for books, and yet these shelves are bookless. My books dwell wherever they please. I think I actually have all these books. Oh. Oh, damn. That's volibear. We're gonna make a picture. Okay. Let's see what the other books are. Okay, so that's there. Let's see. There's no more space for this? Okay, so I think this is all the books. I'm not really seeing picture right now. I feel like I need more. Is it supposed to come back? Okay. I'm not sure about these ones. I feel like that probably. Maybe if I take these two down. Oh man, Lysandra too. Let's see all the books first. I think maybe I can see like how they go together from here. Let's get all these ones with like the runes on them. Okay, so this is supposed to be Lysandra. There's Lysandra's other side. Yes, one of these has to have her hand. Like a little piece of her hand, I think. Or not. Oh my gosh, okay, the Ice Witch, the power of 3. Lysandra may have lost her sight, but with her sisters at her side, they were unstoppable. Though only for a time. Lysandra lost her sight to volibear, by the way. That's why volibear comes to Ornn for weapons. That all ties together, so volibear comes to Ornn for weapons to fight the 3 sisters who are becoming powerful and people starting to almost worship them like they should be worshiping the demigods, right? Volibear's basically a raging storm. He's not okay with that. He wants to fight them and take care of them. Everyone else is like, they're mortal, they'll die pretty soon. And Ornn wants no part of it. He doesn't care. So volibear goes to Ornn for weapons. Ornn says no. They get into a fight. The Hearth blood are all pretty much destroyed because they live on the side of Hearth home, which is where the fight took place. They all get killed. Volibear then goes and fights Lysandra by himself with his like worshippers, and he blinds Lysandra. Lysandra becomes blinded, and now that she's blinded, she starts exploring other powers. That's how eventually she gets in touch with the Watchers and the Void. Yeah, so that's all connected. Where does this go? Oh, okay, those two for sure go like that. I don't see where this one goes. Oh, okay. So there's that. Those are all connected now, but I feel like I don't have enough room for all these books. These 3 are volibear, but there's not enough room for all that. Wait, how many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think these are supposed to go somewhere else. These 6, and these 6 are Ornn and volibear. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe these 6 are supposed to go on this shelf. I know the picture now, so I can put these together in the other spot. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do the other 3. Very cool, very cool, very cool. This doesn't seem right. Oh, did these all say something different? A relentless storm, offerings in blood, pages of detailed description of Valhyr's worship. Blood offerings were, and still are, the most common. The Relentless Storm, Brothers in Arms, a bittersweet story of Valhyr and Ramhrag's relationship. Valhyr once waged war, Valhyr once waged war, clad in armor crafted by his brother. Yeah, he used to wear armor crafted by Ornn. The relentless storm returned to the old ways. The pain and fury of Valhyr is now his reckoning in blood. He will return Vorajard to the old ways. But I feel like I'm missing books still. I think I have all the Lysandra ones, but this I'm missing something. Okay, let's go back. Boom. Okay, so this I can put on the other shelf. This I can put on the other shelf. Other shelf. Other shelf. And this one on the other shelf. These all need to go here. Let's throw these up. And we're gonna read these. I think once we put them in order, maybe it'll tell a cool story. Like that. I think this is the right order right now, but that doesn't seem right. Am I missing? Man, I think I'm missing one of these. Can I put another book on this shelf? Yeah, so I'm missing one of these. Okay. I'm missing one of those. Boss. Okay. But that's not the one we need. We need Lysandra's book. I might have the other ones. Damn, okay. Well, more books. That's Lysandra. Need all these books. Just give me all of them. Okay. So this should be all of them. Okay. Yes. Believe. I think that's all of them. I can't even put another book here, so this has to be all of them. I feel like these are all right. These ones don't seem very right. That seems like it might be right. Between these two right here, I'm not really sure. Maybe I can read them and it'll help me organize them. The Ice Witch, the Three Sisters, a book detailing the time before the mortal and spirit realm had boundaries. The world the way I see it. The Ice Witch, the power of three. Lysandra may have lost her sight, but with her sister, maybe there's one that talks about volibear first. Lysandra began to walk in dreams. This volume records her discovery of the void and the deal she struck for safety. Yes. Okay, so wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, the Ice Witch, the War of the Three Sisters. Her sisters disagreed with Lysandra, controlling approach. She secretly begged the Watchers for more time. As the void erupted in the north, Lysandra sacrificed her sisters and all the Iceborn by burying them in true ice. She also sacrificed the Yetis, as we know from the Song of Nunu, where the Yetis actually are the creators of true ice. Dang, this turned into something really cool. The Ice Witch, the Frostguard. Lysandra and her Frostguard are working to stop the melting true ice and rewriting the history of the Freljord. The story of Lysandra's battle with volibear. See, that's supposed to go here. She battles volibear before she's blind because she lost her sight, right? We'll read it again at the end. What's about this one? The Ice Witch, as above, so below. This covers Lysandra's rise to power. Each of the three sisters saw it in their own way, and each paid the price. They kind of become like the monkeys, you know, hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil, because Lysandra lost her sight. Cyrilda lost her, I think her voice. One of them lost their voice, and the other one lost her ability to hear. I think Cyrilda lost her voice, and the other one lost her ability to hear. I'm not really sure. Okay, so now this is the full story. The Ice Witch and the Three Sisters, the book detailing the time before the mortal and spirit realm and boundaries, had boundaries, the world the way I see it. And during that time, I think you also had the Titan War in Ionia. So this is like the original before time. So I wonder where that boundary came from between the material realm and spirit realm. Like, where does that come from? Who created that and why? The Ice Witch, as above, so below. This covers Lysandra's rise to power. Each of the three sisters sought their own way, and each paid the price. The Ice Witch brought low the story of Lysandra's battle with volibear. She tried to conquer the mortal world and was blinded for her defiance. The ice switch, the power of 3, Lysandra may have lost her sight, but with her sisters at her side, they were unstoppable, though only for a time. The ice switch, sacrifice of the Iceborn. Lysandra began to walk in dreams. This volume records her discovery of the Void and the deal she struck for safety. I think the Void honestly manipulated Lysandra into thinking that she had to make this deal to safety because they never would have came into the material realm without her help. But she believed like this was the only way to protect runeterra and that the Void was kind of going to destroy it. She also, it was kind of for power too. They kind of gave her a lot of power. The ice switch, the war of the 3 sisters. Her sisters disagree with Lysandra's controlling approach. She secretly begged the Watchers for more time. More time because the Watchers were basically like just going to break through and destroy runeterra. The ice switch into the abyss. As the void erupted in the north, Lysandra sacrificed her sisters and all the Iceborn by burying them in true ice. And this isn't a permanent solution. The true ice is melting. The ice switch, the frost guard. Lysandra and her frost guard are working to stop the melting true ice and rewriting the history of the Freljord. Yep. Freaking awesome. Okay, that was really cool. I guess we can do maybe Ornn here. Oh wait, but no, see? I think, this looks like volibears. This is Ornn's spot. Okay. See? Like, look at the design of it. Okay. I'm actually gonna screenshot. No, I don't need to. I can freaking remember this. Yeah, I've got this. It's fine. I'll keep them in order in here. I don't have to do it again. Let's put these last 3. Okay, so this has to be Ornn. Very cool. Okay, so I think I'm still missing Ornn's. Yeah, I'm still missing something for Ornn. I don't have all of Ornn's books. This is volibear. Yeah, I don't have all of volibear. I don't have all of Ornn. I don't... This is an instrument, but I'm not sure how to play it. The notes needed to play it are around here somewhere. Oh, an official mission from Ramharg himself. I'll try to procure some. I gave you no such mission. So, wait, where are you going? Ignores Ornn. Payback. Nice little payback there. Ooh. Okay, we'll figure out this. That's very cool. Oh. Maybe I have all the books. This is definitely Lysandra's spot. Yeah, okay. So let's put these here. Boop, boop. Very cool. The ice witch. Not all witches are bad, Ramharg. Some of us want to help the spirits, not hurt them. Nods in agreement. That remains to be seen. Whispers. He'll come around eventually. Stares skeptically. Yeah, he's pretty stubborn. He's not really gonna come around, I don't think. Okay, let's do Ornn. We have all of Ornn's books now. I think. This should be Ornn. Nice. A treasured depiction of my finest moments. You could say you went on quite a rampage. Woohoo.
I still laugh about this one.
Alright, let's read Ornn's story. The Fire Below the Mountain, A Life of Solitude. A volume documenting how Ramharg came to be the way he is in great detail. Some might say, too great of detail. Not me. A Fire Below the Mountain, Volcano's Rest. An encyclopedic record of the formation of Ramharg's home. I wonder if this volcano is dormant. The Fire Below the Mountain, The March of Time. The sparsest of the volumes on Ramharg, it speaks mostly to the loss of his history over the years. It's heartbreaking. That's pretty sad. Yeah, because a lot of people don't even know that Ornn exists anymore, because technically it was like the Hearth blood that kind of kept his history alive. And if you read The Lost Tales of Ornn, the person telling that story actually ends up being, I think, a Hearth blood, because she feels no cold beneath her feet, right? And the Hearth blood feel no cold. But yeah, a lot of people are like, does Ornn even exist anymore? The Fire Below the Mountain, a blacksmith's legacy. A less upsetting volume than the last. This centers around all the incredible weapons and tools Ramhark has smithed. The Fire Below the Mountain, the Hearthblood, my personal favorite of the 8 Ramhark volumes. The story of the Hearthblood, I wish I could have met them. Oh, so this is kind of like, I guess Ornn kind of disappeared before even the Hearthblood, then the Hearthblood kind of revitalized him, brought him back, you know, people started knowing of him and the Hearthblood were worshipping him in a way. The Fire Below the Mountain, a battle between brothers. I've heard this story many times, pages and pages about war between demigods, specifically Valhyr and Ramhark. Tragic. So that's, you know, leading up to the 3 sisters and Volibear going and blinding Lysandra. He goes and asks Ornn for weapons, and Ornn refuses. The Fire Below the Mountain, Fights Folly, a depiction of the fallout from Ramhark and Valhyr's battle. It glosses over how sad Ramhark was, and still is. The Fire Below the Mountain, a great change. Some speculative fiction about the future of the Freljord. The author's bias is pretty evident. I have more hope. So I wonder if these were written by Volibear, like if these books were written by Volibear himself, and these are told from his perspective. Because how else would the author know about his sadness, right? And that he still is sad. So I think these are actually told from, I think these are written by Ornn. Same thing with the Book of Lysandra, so he knows more about Lysandra than we thought. I mean, actually, not really than we thought. Ornn does know a lot about Lysandra. Now let's do Volibear. This is pretty easy. My brother's rage still echoes through the stones of this place. What happened? We fought. Why? I cannot remember. But our battle destroyed this place and all who lived near it. Those were the Hearthblood. Whispers. That explains the ruins. I'm sorry. That must have been painful. It's in the past.
In my forge, there's a place for everything. My things were exactly where I needed them. I didn't need your help. Your system, however, calmed the chaos. Quite convenient.
Man, Ornn's one of the greatest. One of the greatest in all of Runeterra. One of my favorite, at least. Alright, let's read Volibear. The Relentless Storm, her Vorajard. The epic saga of Valhyr, the Volibear, and the formation of the Vorajard back when the Freljord was wild, thrilling. The Relentless Storm, the 5 Fjords. Vivid descriptions of Valhyr's early exploits, from the formation of the 5 Fjords to his battle with Rand. And then here, his battle with Rand, which was a giant snake. Supposedly that built the rivers. The rivers in the Freljord are built from Rand's body, and like that was the first river, is basically his blood almost. I think is the way it's described. And Volibear fought him, and this, I guess, story depicts his battle with them. The Relentless Storm, Wild Magic, a history of the first tribes of the Freljord. It seems the demigods were more active back then. I wish I'd seen it. Well, the Relentless Storm, Offerings and Blood. Pages of detailed descriptions of Valhyr's worship. Blood offerings were, and still are, the most common. There's actually a short story for Volibear where they're fighting in a battle against Noxus, and the people from the Freljord are screaming, for Valhyr, like, we kill in your name. And that actually awakens Volibear, and he goes and fights in the battle. So that must have been pretty scary for the Noxians. A Relentless Storm, Brothers in Arms. A bittersweet story of Valhyr and Ramhark's relationship. Valhyr once waged war clad in armor crafted by his brother. Yeah, after they fought, he kind of threw off his armor, and then he goes and fights Lysandra. The Relentless Storm, The Rains of War. When the three sisters rose to power, they tried to take control of the Freljord. The demigods were changed forever. So the reason that they split up really was because of the three sisters. Their disagreement on how to handle that. Like the three sisters pursuing power and becoming stronger. Volibear wanted to end them, while Ornn and Nivea kind of just wanted to leave them alone. The Relentless Storm with Tooth and Claw. A book about the Ursine, Valhyr's bloodthirsty followers. They are the only ones Valhyr trusts now. I feel for him. So I think those are her notes, actually, what she's saying. So maybe these books aren't written by Ornn, but it's adding, a little bit of Aurora's thoughts on it. Like, I feel for him. And she was implying like she knows that he's still sad. But in this case, the Ursine, you've probably seen them in Legends of Runeterra. They're described as half bear, half man abominations, and they worship Volibear. And so they kind of embody his, relentless storm and his rage. But Ornn really doesn't like them because he thinks that they're just bloodthirsty. The Relentless Storm returned to the old ways. The pain and fury of Valhyr is now his reckoning in blood. He will return Vorajard to the old ways. And that's his goal, and you see that at the end of his short story, The Relentless Storm. I think that's what his short story is called, is The Relentless Storm too. So that's pretty cool. This was a cool one. These were all like really cool. This might be my favorite room. Wow. That was awesome. Okay, we need to go to here and place the last tool. And then we'll see what happens. Ooh. Perfect. They fit together so exquisitely. What do you think, Remhark? They're fine. That's actually a huge compliment from Ornn, because the reason Ornn doesn't give compliments is because he basically built his first house, and he complimented his own work, saying like he did such a great job and it's a great home. He goes to sleep, and Anivia is kind of mad because he used the forest that she loved to build the home, the wood and the trees and stuff. So she goes and I forgot what she's doing in his house. She kind of messes with him. This is in the Lost Tales of Ornn, and Ornn sneezes. He doesn't wake up, but his whole house catches on fire because the air was so dry at that time that his whole house basically caught fire. He wakes up and he's like, well, this is why I'll never compliment my work again. Like, I'm not going to pat myself on the back and let the work speak for itself. And he says that's why my house burned down, because I kind of complimented my own work. So he really doesn't give compliments anymore. So they're fine. That's really big compliment from Ornn. Whispers, he likes it. Yeah. Nods enthusiastically.
I cannot remember the last time anyone spent so long in my presence. Conversations are exhausting. Interruptions become frustration. You asked many questions, but I didn't mind answering them. I like that you listen.
Come now, meet me in the library. My favorite room. Happy to do it. Alright, let's go to the library. Oh, the music. I didn't do the music yet. We need to find the music notes. If I talk to Ornn, will that... Hope that doesn't, Wait a minute. Hold on. I think... Let me screenshot this. So I got the screenshot here. I'm going to move it to the side. Let me see something. This instrument, I wonder... You have all the knowledge you need to play it. I think that each one of the books plays a different music. You mean the power's been inside me all along? No, I mean you've seen the notes on the books. Play them. Dang it, I had figured it out. I didn't want him to tell me. Okay, so let's do this. There's this one.
switch. I have heard her frost god sing this, the mountain winds carrying it from their citadel. But the petty squabbles of mortals are not my concern. They will pass again in the blink of an eye.
So that's very interesting, because that's literally the reason why he didn't want to get involved with volibear, and telling volibear, like, who cares, that this is Lysandra, that she's a human, their time will pass, they blink of an eye, that's a human's life to us, like, we're demigods, we live forever, just wait for the three sisters to pass on. And so that's interesting that that was his description of the song. We need to do, let's do this one. Actually, we'll save Ornn for last. Let's do volibear next. Wonder if anyone has a photographic memory and just memorize these. That's not me. Okay, here's volibear.
The relentless storm. An apt name for a song sung in the name of volibear. The Ursine are as wild as he is, giving their lives in dedication to the old ways. Voriard has lost its ferocity, and volibear will revive it with blood.
I always called it Vorajard, but I guess it's Voriard. It's the Y instead of a J. Voriard. Okay. Ornn.
The path to Hearth home. My followers used to sing this, back when Hearth home was filled with life. The Hearth blood were diligent and inspired, working the forges tirelessly to craft and create. Now these halls are empty.
That. The sad story of Ornn. Alright. About my siblings. I was not forthcoming with you earlier, but I did not owe you answers. I understand. I did march in unannounced. I probably should have knocked. Marched, yes. But Hearth home was never meant to be mine alone. It was once a place for mortals and spirits of the Freljord. That's why I came here. I know so much about spirits, but my friend, I have so many questions about him. Yes, your questions. I did not answer because I did not know you. But now I know you, and you have done much for me. Oh, it was just a little dusting and reorganizing. Small endeavors can still mean a great deal. Truthfully, I know very little about your friend. Chitters sadly. But I know where you can find your answers. Really?
It was difficult for me to say at the time. No. Impossible. I was too proud. But you were quiet and unobtrusive. Inquisitive, yes, but not annoying. Time with you is always well spent. different, worthy of the wand I forged for you. I still prefer solitude. It's when I do my best work. But, friend, yes, it is a funny word.
Wow. Okay, that was really cute. So I guess she knitted him a little version of himself there. But friend, yes, it is a funny word. And there, so that was actually him reading the story of them. And there's little Poro, and there's the pet. And this is a very cute story.
I remember.
I like this a lot. I'm sad if that's the end. Yeah, man. What a great, I mean, we need more of this. We need more lore. Like, the world of Runeterra is amazing. And obviously, I have like a full podcast dedicated to it on the Brazen Hydra. I have my, obviously, lore videos. So clearly, I care a lot about the world of Runeterra. I like it a lot. It's a world that I'm super excited for the Riot mode to be a part of that world. And, I mean, what a great little end-game event. Yeah, you can rewatch the intro and outro cinematics. I mean, dang, man. I wish there was more. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This was awesome. What a great addition to League of Legends. I'm excited to read the short story for Aurora and see the story that comes out with her and her biography. And, you know, there'll be a video on that when that happens. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.